Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. And in today's video, we're talking about the mass reduction in most valuations of startups and the risk of them going bust. There's quite a few that have actually either had a mass reduction or gone bust, including some that I predicted, like Revolut, which has had a 40% haircut and is now valued at tens of billions less than it was valued just over 1 year ago. And also some of the smaller startups. Unfortunately, one of the companies I've invested in that I did like the concept of, called CarShare, has just announced that it's going into liquidation, which is a shame. So first, I'm going to make this a fairly short video. What I think the risks are any startup now that is not profitable may struggle to raise additional funds. So what to look for? I think for those angel investors that are still interested in investing in startups at this time, I think if you pick right, you could do quite well because you're getting better value on those valuations. However, the pool of capital for these smaller startups is decreasing, and some companies that over rely on a headline lead investor or a VC or a very a super angel, someone that's investing 100 to a couple of million, those companies might be at risk because they focus most of their efforts on the big fish, and the big fish currently are shying away a little bit. I think much like smaller investors, they're focusing on the companies that are making money and are a little bit more stable, and I don't blame them. So what am I doing? I am investing less in startups. I'm thinking about it more judiciously. I still will be investing in startups, the ones that I really think have a good chance. But it's becoming harder because, when I started investing in angel investments in 2020, there was a self-fulfilling prophecy, or what it seems that a lot of people had money and were willing to invest in startups. And capitalism is very much based on who can raise the most capital or earn the most capital. And a lot of startups require a lot of capital to hire people, develop their R&D and their products and services, grow and expand, etc. And if that supply of capital is constrained, then a lot of startups, whether they're good or bad, offer amazing services or don't, will struggle. So I'm going to probably pivot a little bit and talk more about listed equities. Having said that, I still have quite a bit of money invested in angel investing. Sadly, a number of my companies have gone bust. I think I've invested in about 90 startups, and it looks like about 9 of them, something like that, between 7 and 9, I don't know the exact number, have gone bust in the last 3 years, with the vast majority of that in the last 6 months. So I think there is a growing trend amongst the startup community where they're struggling to raise capital. Having said that, I really hope that they continue to make money and continue to raise capital and do well. So pay attention. Let me know what you think, actually. Pay attention to the startup markets. If you are an angel investor, what are you doing? Are you investing more in the listed equities markets? I think there's a lot of value in listed equities. I still think there's some value in the startup world. It's just, for me, it's really hard to tell what company is going to do well. I've invested a little bit in seeders and a lot of the companies on seeders, and a lot of those have continued to do well. Some of them, the valuations are up 30, 40%. But some of the larger companies, maybe that were going after larger market share and spending capital a bit more freely, some of those have gone under. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's not the most positive, but I still see value in the listed equities world. So I'm going to make some videos on that. I don't control any share prices or anything like that, but I do like to try to add value in my analysis and insights. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my other videos. Remember that knowledge is power, especially the right kind of knowledge, and progress is everything. And you might like some of these videos that are going to pop up on your screen. Thanks. Take care.